The movie Corporate is about two companies which are Sehgal Group of Industries and Marwa Group of Industries going head to try and maximize their already profitable companies. The manner in which they do so is very unethical and reckless, in a race with no rules who will come first. In the movie, there is no looking back for Vinay Sehgal, who is the owner of the Sehgal Group of Industries, when their candidate is selected as the Central Finance Minister, and soon they were invited to Delhi to liaise with an international company to manufacture and distribute a bottling plant. Their competitors, the Marwa Group of Industries, led by Dharmesh Marwa, are dismayed, but manage to win the Best Entrepreneur Award and a state contract for bottling a mint-based soft drink. Vinay instructs his team to find out hook or crook what the details are of the plan. They send a senior employee, Nishiganda, who uses her charms to seduce Sehgal's group employee and gets the details from him. This gives Vinay the edge over Dharmesh, and he quickly announces Just Chilled, a mint-based cold drink. In the movie, they also shows an ambitious career woman unknowingly becomes a pawn in the corporate war between two rival companies and gets caught in a web that shatters her professional and personal life.
The issue related to organization behavior is about corruption and politics. In order to ruthlessly increase their profit, two global corporations compete. The individual company attempt to take control of each other, whether by purchasing venture or destroying the other image. The Marwah Group received a highly regarded and much desired project that drive a Sehgal Group to develop a high profit and lucrative project. The Sehgal Group has a lucrative idea, but because it's rival, Nishi robbed her rival an idea and used it to manipulate her own firm. Company confirmed that there is a great deal of deception, liar, and degradation of spiritual and ethical idea, behavior, power, wealth, and glamour. Company has also discussed the closeness of politics, the cinema, and the business world, showing the degree to which people will stand for achievement, strength, and will.
So how it was affecting the relevant stakeholders. Okay, first of all, from the movie it became a big scandal in businesses, which people start to question about how he can successfully enter partnership with Frisco on. It will lower the trust from the employee and investor, which if it exposed by the media, it will backfire to the company. Because using political power, political influence to get a project or to have a business partner, tender, or to have a business deal is considered backdoor method, which is a corruption. This scandal is a risk where it may give huge loss to the company, where it will start losing the trust and interest from the stakeholders, such as the supplier, investor. Of course, investor is the important thing. And if this situation happened to me, it will influence me to start indulging with the corruption. It can be say as a starting point for me to make a business with corrupt personality.
Establish straightforward guidelines and develop an easily understood code of conduct that outlines the company's expectations for ethical behavior at work. Secondly, promote knowledge. Routinely provide refresher courses to the existing staff. Thirdly, providing tool like considering implementing a reporting system that allows the employees to disclose conduct violations anonymously. And fourth, it is to be proactive. Moreover, adding to that, employee data monitoring, another effective way to prevent unethical behavior in the workplace is to establish management review boards to investigate possible violations to the code of conduct. And lastly, foster ethical behavior, like distribute responsibilities across employees and departments, creating a system of checks and balances that reduce the risk of unethical behavior. So these are some of the potential solutions to avoid unethical behavior at workplace.
Islam rejects corruption or bribery as it included in cheating. This is clearly stated in the hadith that the Messenger of Allah said, "May the curse of Allah be upon the briber and the bribe recipient." The corruption is totally unfair as it denies the right of others. Despite, if corruption been practiced by the leaders and the managers itself, it will exemplify by the subordinates and can be a bad culture in a company.